If you're familiar with the 1x20 method, a big reason why you'd use it is so that people can learn technique in an exercise. So something Dr. Tommy John had posted a long time ago was like doing like a ton of reps, like 300 reps. So what I'm doing here is one set of 100. So what I suggest you would do before going into 1x20, because if you do 1x20, people can still get really sore starting out, and they're only doing 20 reps. It's probably better to do 100 or 300. So you pick the exercises. You're not going to be able to do as many as you can do in the 1x20, but like the first one was Zercher squat. That's probably the best way for someone to learn how to squat, is doing the Zercher squat, because you can get a really big depth, maybe even putting plates under your heels so you could get lower. So Zercher squat, one set of 100. Barbell push-up, it's elevated, so it's a lot easier to do the push-up, one set of 100. T-Rex row, one set of 100. Bending the knees, so it's a little bit easier. And then empty barbell RDL, one set of 100. So I'm saying one set of 100, but if you can't do that, I would split it up. Say do like, if you get 50 reps on Zercher squat, take a little bit of rest, do 50 more reps, so you get 100 total. And actually, if 100 is too easy, you could just do even more, like 300 reps or 3 sets of 100, something like that. And then go into overhead press right here, Z press, so you kind of have to keep the core engaged, one set of 100. Then I go into lat pull down, and the way I do it, really letting the scapula like come up at the top, so kind of relaxing, and then retracting them and depressing them on the way down. So one set 100 there, and then I go into Bulgarian split squat. So I'm really hitting all these, I guess you could say, foundational patterns of squat, horizontal, push-pull, hinge at the hips, vertical push-pull, and this here, a split squat. And then the last one would be a single leg hinge. So these are just exercises that I chose. You could really pick any ones you want. I guess I would focus on those foundational movement patterns, but give it a try, and you should get better results when you actually go into the 1x20. Enjoy.